Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to Surf Night 2 Electric Boogaloo. We're running back the Aberon dashing Aquaman build. Yesterday's run unfortunately did not go quite as planned, and I think we can do better. I think it could just work out in a much better fashion. So let's see if we can't have that happen here. Do we want to accept justice right now? I don't think so. I think we just roll for like the max stuff we could get. Okay, well, we are after Krant as one of our gods. So I think just taking fatality, if it's going to give it to us, we should just take it and be kind of happy with it. Being able to instantly kill some of the elite mobs is pretty good. The two gods that we're after are Krant and Aquaman. It doesn't really matter about the third one, I don't think. Legong is fun. I still want to do a ball lightning build, and it's on the agenda, but not now. All right, we're going to banish Sea Serpent, we're going to banish Ocean Attack, and we're going to try to reroll for Master Flood. I think that's important. I actually think I'm just going to banish this, and then we'll just keep rolling. High Tide. Your prime damage is increased for each empty slot you have. That is incredible. Okay, so we're gonna banish Whirlpool. We're gonna banish Water Octopus. This is a potential god run if we can actually hit our water dash at a high rarity. So our prime stat is dash, and we have plus 297% damage. That is the best blessing you can get from him. He only has 2. The other one lets you be blessed by all gods. I don't know. What is our legendary 8%? We've hit 2? Okay, well, whatever. Streamer luck activated, I guess? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, we're off to a start. For sure. Time. So here's the thing, right? We don't actually want any abilities now. We don't want any. We don't want to fill up any of these slots except our dash. So I'm just gonna roll away. Frost Ring is fine. I don't want to spend I don't want to spend too many dice on other stuff. I'm just gonna take regular Frost Ring, and that'll just be it. One of the problems with the legendary we got, right, is it makes you not want to have abilities, and there aren't really a lot of ways shrine wise to get more slots. So like we're gonna not want to take any summons, and not want to take any strikes, not want to take any casts. I think I'm fine with taking like the power upgrade for Frost here. Obviously, I hate that this is novice, but it is what it is. I want to save my dice for getting the master master. I don't know the name of the dash from Aquaman. What is it? Is it Flood? I feel like it's Flood. Maybe. Perhaps. You guys know what I'm talking about. But that's what we're after. And then I want to lean into it. But I want to save my alteration so we can actually level it up this time. Alright. This... Well, power's actually not bad here. Because Frost Nova can be good. Ooh. Ooh. Master Ice Encapsulation. Deals more damage and triggers whenever you end a dash. 50% chance. Extra damage. I think I take this. I mean, I want Curiosity, but if we're already high rolling, let's just go for it. Let's just go for the big run right now. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It just doesn't work out, right? So I do think there's also a build that exists where you just go full into Ice Nova, and it's really good. At some point, we're gonna have to get our dash though. Like probably next level. I think we're spending dice next level to get our dash going. Before we start falling behind on actual XP. Winter just chilling here. Okay. Okay, but but what if no. Please. That's not it. It's not it. I'm gonna leave Devotion up. I'm leaving Devotion up because if we don't hit Master Flood here... Oh, we hit Master Flood. That's so lucky. I was gonna say, if we don't hit Master Flood, I'll take Devotion so we can come back to it. But hitting Flood like that is so good. Alright, I do think we need a way to heal, because if I recall correctly, I don't have any healing on this gear. Which is a problem. Admittedly. However, I will just take extra XP gain throughout the run. So now we're looking for Haul and Rampage, as opposed to Haul and Oats. Because that would just be music I don't listen to. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Just not my thing. I think we take damage against bosses. I think generally you're supposed to take damage against bosses there. The real threat in this act, even though there are a couple of elites, like if you get a possessed elite, Naga or Knight, that can be a real problem. But outside of those two guys, I don't think it's that bad. And we take more pickup drops, hilariously. As I said, we need some way to heal, and more pickup drops is a really good way to do that. So we're just gonna dash around. I think this is like off to a really good start. Haul, I mean, it doesn't have to be master, right? Kind of okay with that. I think I'm gonna banish grappling hook too. I don't even want it. Let's take Haul. We can upgrade it to master. We get enough XP. I'm thinking that probably in the next couple levels, though, we should be investing in Flood just to get the damage up, so that we can handle the frog really quickly. I mean, the damage is looking pretty good already. This is not bad. This is, I must admit to myself and to everyone watching, this is not bad. You know what? I will take ice encapsulation. I think it's really good. Actually, it's so good that I think I want to do an ice encapsulation build in the very near future. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe the next day or something like that, or the day after. So it's basically a power luck build, which is Averon, huh? He has luck in his kit, plus powers. I mean, I guess you could also do it with Leaf, because she does everything. She seems really powerful, but there's that. Oh, 20% more damage against the bosses. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, maybe there's a Frost Eagle build. Sounds pretty good. Oh, the exploding guys are kind of funny. Crystalline deer. No, not quite. I have seen some posts about some absolutely obscene summon builds with deers putting up disgusting numbers. At some point, I will too also join the ranks of summon build users, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. All right, give me the haul. Let's ride these bigger waves. Also, I don't know what happened there. I could have swore I clicked the button for that bunny, but the bunny said no. Gain dash distance? No, I mean, dash distance is hilarious, but what about just area? And dash distance might have made us get to more locations faster. I'm curious about that one, what the optimal play was. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Should I have taken dash distance over area there? I mean, I don't know how much it even matters, but negative luck. Rude game. I think this is already a much better start than yesterday's video. I think here we're also supposed to roll away to level up Flood. Yeah. At some point, I would not be opposed to taking Devotion to Aegir also because of the extra 30% damage. Now that Devotions have that damage component attached to them, I don't feel so bad about it, especially in something like this, where you're really wanting to just like hone in on one ability. Feels like luck. We're doing Frost Ring stuff. I mean, it's Frost Nova. I know it says Frost Ring. It's Frost Nova. Let's be real. Oh boy. Yeah, power. Dash and status shrines feel grossly unrepresented in this act. That is something to keep in mind when you're like making your builds and stuff. You know, I didn't go over what build I was doing in this run, so if you're seeing this, just reference yesterday's video. You should watch anyway. You should watch all my videos, everything. Donate all the money. Super chat when I'm offline. All the things. Make me rich. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Yo, so that fight went really well, huh? You just kind of died? That's kind of how we drew it up. You know when you like pick a play in like a Madden game or like NFL 2K03 or what was 2K03? I don't know, 2003. I don't remember what the actual title of that game was, but that was the one I remember playing the most of in my whole life. You like pick a play, it just goes perfectly and just like, oh, touchdown every time. Kind of felt like that. Kind of felt good. While we're on the topic of sports, you know what's kind of annoyed of the fact of like the NBA playoffs are just like on 8,000 different channels. Like, I would love to watch them, but also now that I'm older, first of all, I'm falling asleep before it's over. Secondly, and again, probably more importantly, why is it on 8 million different channels? I don't understand. There's 12 billion channels hosting like 8 different teams or something. It doesn't make sense. Why are there 17 billion trillion channels for 8 teams of basketball? I can't remember how many teams are in right now. It should be 8. But still, like, I don't... Why? Why does it do this? Why does it have to be so... Why does watching everything, sports events, have to be so difficult now? It's like, oh, you just get NBA TV, but I'm not paying for that shit. Come on. Come on now. I think it'd be worth it if you watched, like, regular season stuff, but if you're not watching regular season, then, like, who cares, right? And who watches regular season ball? Especially if you live in a town that's not a basketball town, right? Like, my city does not have... Like, I live in a city, but my city does not have a basketball team. So... Or, like, an NBA team. So, because of that, it's, like, even worse. So, you don't get, like, local stuff. I don't know. The whole thing stinks. It stinks! Need to bring back the critic. We need more John Lovitz and everything in our lives, I think. Anyways, Jeff's got a little bit of the madness today, it would appear. You know what? I'll lock in 8% global damage. It's fine. These clean rot knights over here. Actually, they're not really the clean rot knights. They're the guys. They're the guys who are defending the tiny trees from Elden Ring. I can never remember their names though, because they weren't like never really stood out to me. They're like noticeable in their design, but they weren't strong enough or like oppressive enough to really like, you know, be like remember the name as opposed to the clean rot knights. So that's why I have a hard time. Somebody in the comments hit me with the name. Devotion to Aegir. Yeah, you know what? We'll just take it. It's fine. Wait, does Flood only go to 5? Well, it is hitting for up to 76,000, so that's not bad. So this time we have maxed it out as opposed to last run, which is already better.
Winter tried free.
Yeah, sure. It is a damage buff. How much did that actually give us? 50. Okay, well, I think our prime has worn off. Not prime, our exalted, my bad. Exalted gives us prime. This is so much better than yesterday's run. We still aren't really healing. I guess it's because I don't have enough luck, even though we pick up the pickup drops. Also, the mass of enemies has been pretty low. But I don't know. Pretty happy so far. I mean, I guess we started with 2 legends on like, I don't know what the math is on the odds of us hitting 2 legends with 8% legend offers plus like not super high master offers, but it feels pretty low. I'm gonna go ahead and take the revive here. I put a lot of value on a whole extra life. If we can heal back, be great. So let's banish Chains of War. Let's upgrade Hall. We're still looking for Rampage. Like, that's one thing that's still missing from this equation that we really want. But I'm happy that we're getting it later. Frost Ring up is probably fine. I guess the other thing to consider that we're doing with this is damage against immobilized enemies is kind of sick. All right, can we take the final level here? Yeah, we get 6% more damage. 55,000, but without exalted. Whatever, it's fine. We got 2 minutes till we get to Scarecrow Land, but I'm not too worried. Oh, look at that damage. I actually get some heart drops. Love to see it. We're plus a revive since we started. The AoE is pretty good. The only thing I wish we could do is get our cooldown, or our dash cooldown reduction a little bit faster, but alas. Oh, I saw someone break this. Kind of. On on Reddit. Oh, Path of Frost would be neat, but I don't want to reduce our damage from High Tide. Let's take Frost Ring. They had Sharpening Stone going crazy on Lorien, and then it turned into strike damage. And then the strike damage went crazy with Black Lightning. It seems like a lot of things you have to have get right, or go right for that to work, but it's really funny that it did. I'm just gonna take Hall. We'll try and get Rampage at a higher base rarity. I would like to heal here. I don't want to lose a life, but wow, I legit just took those 2 projectiles. It just 100% my fault. Stood there, took them, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Not optimal play. I'm recording this kind of early in the morning for me, for the record. And I think it is showing. I'm actually going to take evasion here. These archers are freaking me up, dude. Hall to expert. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing it not well. Okay, I think this goes to show the importance right now of having heal on kill or some type of like life regen or any type of sustain gear, right? Because we're about to lose another life to this guy. Yeah, like no matter how well this went, we were gonna lose a life to him. I'd have to go hitless, which we don't do enough damage to go hitless. I just don't want to lose another life, which I think we should be fine. Yeah, we do decent damage for that. Here, I think I'm gonna take Fortune. Just so that we can, like, generate some stuff. You know what? I didn't think. Am I using the right tree? Yes. Yes. Mostly. I think I would change it to have luck if I could choose. I couldn't remember if I was, because I think I was messing around with some summon stuff and I forgot to change it back. Whoops. We'll take armor. It's fine. Yeah, wait a second. Do I have max tonic plating? Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes Jeff makes mistakes. Gross. Okay. And this is going to be power damage. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough luck. So, right now we don't have enough luck to capitalize on pickup drops, which is becoming a problem. Oh, dash recharge speed and dash distance. We lose 30% lethal life, but it's like literally everything we want. And everything we need. 10 max life is kind of sick. I'm gonna try and parry these things if I can. We zig and we zag, and hopefully we zigzag to the point where we don't get clapped. Oh, the full heal coming in insanely clutch. Insane. I just take Warp Act. It's fine. So I think this build is interesting. I don't know. I don't even know that this is the best dash, right? But I think it's interesting because there are. Oh my God! What is attacking us? I think there's some different ways to set up your gear. And I think for dashes, Ball Lightning feels like it's going to be the best. Mostly because if you look at the new Rampage, it doesn't really synergize with Ball Lightning. But at the same time, the plus duration you'd get from both is like really, really good. I'll take the HP regen, I guess. So like if you can get that to work... Like, let's say you dash a few times, trigger Rampage, the damage buff. If you get the duration up to like 8 seconds or 10 seconds or something, and then you go into Ball Lightning for 5 to 10 seconds, if you get the cooldown low enough, you could have a really strong effect there. Plus, you know, while you're in Ball Lightning, you're immortal, so that kind of helps a little bit. Whereas here we are very much not immortal. Yeah, take that. Seems good. It seems like this build might be worse against elites than anything, is what I'm seeing. This act does have a problem, I think, with off-screen enemies. And we do not deal with them very well. All right, we'll continue upgrading ice encapsulation, even though our base ice nova damage is not very good. Well, if I take this, I think I just die. So I'll take the XP. Again, it's gonna be funny if this run, which is like so significantly better than the last run, also just loses to Lady of the Lake. I think it would be from me playing significantly worse this run as opposed to yesterday, but still interesting. Give me 100% chance. Wow, 100% chance at Master? I didn't even know it went up to that. That's actually crazy. Does it go higher than that with luck? Oh, it does. So you could double trigger. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Frost Ring's upgrade might be kind of broken. Can I say that I kind of wish the trail end of this hit a little further back? Oh my god, we got hit by a stray rock coming off of the shrine. I'll take the armor. Yeah, it feels like... Oh, gross. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. But yeah, it feels like something's missing here. And I don't know exactly what that is. For making this really good. Sorry about the little pause in yapping. I kind of got locked in there trying not to die. So we go 0 lives against Lady of the Lake. I mean, we're pretty strong, admittedly. Oh, there's a power shrine. We're going to hang out around that. I'm going to come to this shrine and come back down. Kind of rude to get bombers in this wave, but that's all right. You know, we also didn't get the bonus damage to frozen enemies, or not frozen, to immobilize enemies this run. It's kind of lame. I think Frost Nova Nixie might be a thing as well. I will take damage to bosses, and we just took the extra damage up shrine. Let's go. Lady of the Lake, where are you at? You're just immune to taking damage. I can't even see anything. We should have just like almost permanent stuff because of our blocking. Well, she has to attack us for that. Okay, I guess I can try and dodge stuff. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. So Lady of the Lake's just kind of a miserable fight for anything that doesn't like auto target or blow up the screen. Huh? No, get away from me. Get away from me. No. No, please. No. Stop chasing me. Okay, having no regen is a death knell, apparently. That's what I've learned. We went through three lives this run. Assuming she is able to kill us here, which she is, because we're not fast enough. That's disappointing. I feel like that was like kind of maximized. We even had high tide. Maxed out flood. Warpact. So the only thing we're really missing there realistically is Rampage maxed out, but I don't think that does too much of a difference, right? This was mostly the correct setup. I don't think I had changed it any. It is technically the wrong talent tree. So the only difference I had in these two talent trees was I see. So this one had 2 more armor, a little bit more max HP, and Avenger going off at 50%, whereas this one had better shrines, and the better shrines didn't really feel like they paid off. This is the dash talent tree. Interesting. Yeah, I think that the end answer to all these questions is that Flood just isn't that good. It's fun, but not really that amazing. I did switch this out. Maybe more armor would have helped there, but it's a lot of damage and XP gain. Yeah, I think Ball Lightning might be the way to go for dashes. Maybe Trail of Fire, because I know it got buffed. Let's look at the gear, see if we got anything fancy. Attack area is sick on the helmet. We love that. Trying to get rid of epics unless they really stand out. My stash is getting awfully full. Duration, life on kill, legend offers, XP gain, sword. Okay, I'll hold on to that. Not these gloves. Attack damage, banish. No, the necklace slot is pretty tight. Like there's good stuff for necklaces. Summon duration is also interesting. This is okay. I think I'm actually gonna keep it because I don't know how many 60 movement speed heavy boots I have. Let's see if there's anything in the shop. That's 100% power damage sword, but I have one that's like that. Summon life regen, summon damage. I guess that's okay. Medium summon count gloves. Hell yeah, brother. And luck. Oh, Scotty's. Actually, both the luck characters are happy, but summon count Scotty is happy. Summon life regeneration. It's all summon stuff. All summon stuff all the time. What is this? 100%, 126% blessing rarity upgrade offers? No thanks, that's a terrible stat. We don't want that. All right, well, kind of missed out. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. We'll be back tomorrow with something different. I'm also probably gonna grab these. No, there's no luck on it, so I don't think I want it. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Jeff out. Bye.